pretty straightforward. We just attach to it. We're gonna put joist hangers on, run our joists. All the airplanes, the chorus of airplanes in the background. Guess we can get rid of the little greenhouse things.
Yeah, we don't need them right now. Good morning, beautiful people. It is Greenstalk planting day. So we are close to Mother's Day, which is our plant out date when we're supposed to plant things. We probably could have gotten started earlier this year, but we haven't been on it this year, so we're just doing what we can do.
We've been a little occupied.
We have.
We're kind of working on building a house.
Yes, yes. So that's been the main focus, and so garden's kind of taking a back seat this year, but we do need to get our booties in gear a little bit. So we're getting our green stalks ready. I bought a whole bunch of plants, and we got some things to put in here. So we're gonna beauty these up, get them ready for the year. I've already got some stuff in these. So this is parsley that actually came back from last year. This is chamomile. This is mostly our parsley green stalk, and I love it because it's just nice to have fresh parsley that just like is there. And I wasn't expecting it to come back, but it did. So it's been doing fantastically.
Well, what we found is the slugs hate the parsley.
Yes.
We grew cilantro in here, and then the slugs found it, but they won't touch the parsley.
They won't touch the parsley. So
it's all right.
Parsley it is.
We love parsley.
You don't really eat it on tacos like you do cilantro, but I guess you
Yeah.
do what you gotta do.
Do what you gotta do.
So I'm just weeding these, and then we might pull these apart to kind of like retop them. So that's the maintenance, is just retopping them a little bit. Every other year we put new soil in them just because they need it, because they use their nutrients after a while. But this year I think we'll be able to just top it off and then put in our plants. So actually we might wind up taking it apart anyways, just to make it easier for planting.
It's a lot easier if you take them apart.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm getting the weeds out, and then we'll get to planting.
All right. Well, while you do that, I'm gonna go get a couple bags of potting soil.
Cool. Pretty flowers.
Pretty flowers. The guy at the nursery, when we were getting those things, all those flowers, he's like, "Oh, someone's gonna make something look pretty."
Yeah.
I was like, "Yeah, our green stalks."
Yeah. All right, we're doing mostly flowers this year. I seem to go back and forth every year. One year I'll do flowers, and I'm like, I just want flowers everywhere, and it to be beautiful. And then I'm like, but I want food, so I'll do herbs next year. I think I'm gonna try to
do both.
Try to do both this year, but I really do love the flowers or having it full of herbs. So we went to our local nursery and got a bunch of flowers. And the idea is that these will kind of take over a little bit, actually. Blue Moon Punch. Ooh, that sounds faint.
What's it called?
Blue Moon Punch.
Blue Moon Punch. Sounds like a drink.
It does. With red 40 in it. Buggy helped us pick out all the colors. So.
Which, where is she? Usually she's involved in.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like this.
I think she's in the barn with her brothers. So I found the trick for planting these out, if you're planting them, you know, in single layers at a time, is to kind of angle it to where your flower or your plant is sticking outwards. So instead of like planting it straight up and down, because otherwise the layer on top is going to squish it a little bit. There's one. So we've talked about these green stalks before. You guys know how much we love these. But for people who are new and do not know how much we love these, They're awesome. But what's cool about them is they have this integrated watering system. So instead of just having to water from the outside, you fill up the top tray. Will you grab that? You fill up the top tray with water, and then that goes on, you know, your top layer. And it's got holes in it, and each layer has its disc that also has holes in it. So eventually this fills up and trickles down, and then the next one fills up and trickles down, and so it waters at the roots of every layer. So
pretty cool.
Everything goes where it needs to.
Can I help you guys?
Sure, you can help me.
I'll do my yellow.
You want to do yellow? Okay, go ahead. So we're not going to put it straight up and down. You want to put it to where the flowers are leaning out the outside. Like that. Yep, there you go.
Why?
So that they don't get smashed by the top and they can grow out to the outside. Alright, these last two, we got some herbs from Stark Bros. So I'm going to plant a few of these. That's a sage.
That's a variegated sage.
Yeah, it's a
What is this?
tricolor sage. That's a basil. What kind of basil? Emerald Tower basil. So it's just regular like basil. The green basil.
Garden variety basil.
Garden variety basil, yeah.
It is a garden variety basil. That's what you grow in your garden.
These are ready, yeah.
Sorry, flower.
Oh no, don't smash the flower. So each layer snaps together and holds it in place.
Unless there's a lot of dirt in there.
Unless there's a lot of dirt in there, yeah. So you gotta be careful not to overfill them too much, but they do snap together. These things are actually quite sturdy, and they're made in America, which is actually really cool.
Aren't they made
Yeah.
in Tennessee?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, so they're made
Our neighbors.
over at our neighbor's
Our
place
neighbors.
in Tennessee.
Yeah. And it's all a family-owned company. Like, literally family. Like, the dad and their children, and then their grandchildren, and like cousins and aunts and uncles. Like, it's a huge family business.
True family business.
Yeah, it's really cool. And they're super sweet people. All right.
Okay, right in the top. There you go.
There you go. Wow, you're a lot taller this year.
She is a lot taller this year. I'll lay them out so we can both plant.
Yeah. All right, this is mostly my herb tower, so we get a little more herbs in this. And then flowers in the rest. So a few more stark herbs. This is holy basil, parsley. Got some marjoram over here.
So if this is holy basil, then the one that we planted in that one was that unholy
It's
basil?
unholy basil.
Daddy, can you make a whole purple leaf?
Yeah, you want to plant this one?
Yeah.
Okay, let me get the dirt out of the way.
I've got, Mama.
What?
Which first one did I plant?
I think we planted a yellow one.
Yeah, I planted the yellow.
Stick it in.
Pepper. Good. Good.
Put it in. Okay. I guess I'll put it in. This time,
That's
that's
marjoram.
marjoram.
And I'm leaving the tag in there so I remember.
I guess I won't be making any time jokes,
No.
so we don't have the time for that.
No, we do not.
I love herb jokes.
Do you?
Yeah, kind of like sage advice.
Don't mess me, Daddy.
So the thing I've found is you want to make sure all the little weep holes in these are unplugged before you stack the thing back up.
Right.
So it has some dirt in it. I'll bang it out and check before I stack it. But it's kind of a pain when everything is like great big and giant and looking great, and one of these isn't getting watered.
Go towards you. There you go.
I would like to say, if you do not have a turntable for your Greenstalk, get one. They are
Fantastico.
fantastic. Go ahead.
All right. There you go.
Could you grab my stool, please?
All right. There we go. Beautiful. Full green stalks. I'll fill in the little places with like lettuce and radishes, maybe some green beans, that kind of thing. So this is the time when we let you guys know that they are having their Mother's Day sale, and we love to share this with you because it's their best sale of the year. You can get the 3-layer ones for $79, and you can get the 5-layer ones, these ones, for $105. And you can stack our code on top of it to get another 10 bucks off, which is Hollar10. So if you go to the website and you use Hollar10 when you're checking out, you'll get another 10 bucks off. They're doing the regular, like smooth side, and the basket weave. And I'm not sure, they might be doing both the smaller pockets and the larger pockets, but I know you can get sales on both stacks. Like Ben said, we would also suggest the turntable. If you're gonna do it, you might as well get the turntable as well. And we also really like those little greenhouses, the geodesic dome greenhouses. Those are fantastic. I bought those as soon as they came out because I was like, that would be great. And they are great for starting seeds. So they kind of keep the moisture and humidity in that pocket while the seeds are germinating. They are lovely, so lovely. If you guys want, I'll pop a link for you guys below, or you can just go to the website and use our code to get some extra money off. And I think they're doing free shipping as well right now. So you've got until the 15th to shop their Mother's Day sale, and it's a great time to grab you 1 or 2 or 5 or however many you want for your porch. I mean, like, I told my grandmother about it last year and she bought 7 of them, so.
7 of them?
7. She loves container planting, so yeah, they're great. I love them. So, all right, that's it. We're done with the green stalks.
So, we passed our inspection. We are ready to start framing. I am so excited. It's like Christmas, almost. So, first things first, we kind of got in here the other day and we cleaned up a lot of the stuff. I mean, there's a pile of buckets that wasn't there the other day, and a cinder block that we somehow missed. We hauled all the cinder blocks out, so we have room to maneuver and do stuff. I think first thing I'm gonna do, we had some wood delivered at the end of last week for the floor. I'm gonna haul it all over here. So tractor's over there waiting and ready. I think I'm gonna go over there and I'll just start bringing stuff. The wood I need for this portion, which is where I'm starting, is on the bottom of the pile. So I kind of have to unstack anyways, so I'll just do that. I'll just start bringing stuff over here and we'll start staging and moving on to the next phase. All right, our wood is unloaded and moved, or moved, because I didn't unload it. All I did was move it. All right, next order of business is attaching our rim. or attaching to our rim. I guess it's kind of like a new rim attaching to the old rim. Basically, I have to remove siding all the way down to get down to where our current rim on this structure is. It's pretty straightforward. We just attach to it. We're gonna put joist hangers on, run our joists, get our rim on this portion because this is the livable space. Once that's all in, then we can floor it. We can deck it, which I already have some Advantech ready to go. That's the sheet goods. And then from there, we're just gonna continue going this way with joists. I have regular pine for the enclosed space, and then I'm using pressure treated further down. It's gonna be cool. I'm super excited. All right, got the rim attached. Took some doing. There's some weird things around the doors that kind of ate up some time, but we have the rim on. Next, we're gonna mark it out. This was just for figuring. Next, we're gonna mark it out. We're gonna use joist hangers because I can't shoot nails from that side. We're attaching to another rim. So, talking to the inspector, we have to use joist hangers. No big deal. It's just a lot of extra nailing. So, after we get everything laid out where it needs to be, we'll build out this space and then just start going to town, laying out all of our joists for our floor. It's going to be a lot of work, a lot of, nailing and cutting and stuff like that. But I'm excited. I am very excited. I think we're going to go in and eat some dinner, and then, I don't know. I know it's podcast night. All right, we actually totally spaced filming dinner.
Yeah.
But fortunately for you guys, it was just carbonara.
We have it all the time.
We have carbonara once a month.
At least.
And usually it's on a day that we're filming. You guys have seen us make carbonara before. It's a house favorite.
Yeah.
So that little bowl is all that's left. We chowed down. Somebody else loves carbonara.
Yes, he's good. He's all stuck to her belly.
Is he good? You like water? All right, that is gonna do it for this video for today. So we will catch you guys on the next one.
Bye.
Bye bye. See you tomorrow.